Hi, I'm Shelby Cheslek, and I'm from Pullman, Washington, and I played at Gonzaga from 2011 to 2016. So right after Gonzaga, I was invited to Phoenix Mercury, WNBA, where I played with them for preseason, and I got to play in 2 games against Seattle Storms. And then after that, I was invited to play on a USA team in China for 2 weeks. And we played teams from Australia and Lithuania and China, so that was also an amazing experience. And after that, I played 9 months in Athens, Greece, and this summer I just completed 3 months in Australia. I started playing basketball in kindergarten, and by 1st and 2nd grade I was saying that I was going to play college and then WNBA and then professionally after that. WNBA-wise, I got to meet a lot of pros. I got to work with some awesome coaches. In fact, that's why I got to play in Australia. One of the coaches there, Jason, he saw me there, knew I was a hard worker, enjoyed my game, and invited me to play in Australia with him. You have to learn to adjust depending on where you're playing. So, in college you can be really physical, and that was similar to WNBA. And though in the WNBA everything was even more intense and even higher in physicality. Australia, they're not used to normal post players, so I wasn't allowed to actually post as I would normally here at Gonzaga. So I had to do a lot of just pick and rolls, and so that was all things I had to adjust to and just learn how to play differently. And WNBA-wise, the intensity and training and just how physical everything was. So everything's very different depending on where you go and who you're playing with. I think that just the culture here is all about working hard, and maybe things don't go your way, but you find a way to get through it. Especially with Mike, our trainer, he always was teaching us that you can do anything for a minute, for whatever, and our challenges. And I found that myself saying that overseas during different challenging experiences and just kind of reminding myself. And I always actually hear Craig's voice in my head kind of talking me through things. So I think the overall culture here is just working hard. Gonzaga is a great place to come. The name, everyone knows who Gonzaga is now. Our culture is expanding, and people all over the world are starting to recognize Gonzaga as one of the top schools to play, and that obviously helps you to progress into professional play. And on top of that, it comes from within, and as well as having the name behind you and how much this culture brings you forward.